Hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I thought I'd come on and talk about happiness. You know, so many people associate weekends, having weekends off, if that is you. Some people don't have weekends off, but generally Sunday and stuff, there is an association with happiness. But what I'm really curious about is when was it the last time that you actually felt happy with something that you created? Right. I want to share a story with you because it really got to me. Like I was out and about and there was a market and I didn't even know there was a market on. And sometimes I have to be in the mood to go to markets, right? I don't know about you. But this one was one where they had a lot of art and craft and plants. There wasn't really so much food there at this market. And I walked along and I was kind of half I like it, half it's like I gotta get home. And I see this lady and she smiled. She said, "Hi, how are you?" And I said, "I'm good." And she said, "I am happy." And I can't even do it the way she did it, you know. But I paused. I could feel her happiness. Like she was truly so vibrant, so happy, and she was just there sitting with her stall. And I thought, oh wow, this is so beautiful. And I paused and I looked what she kind of had in her stall. Like she had paintings and bags and colouring in books, and she's just like, look, I've all of this. I created that. I came up with that. They're all my ideas. I did it all. And this is, because I have quite a few clients who are artists, and I know a lot of you here are too. This was so beautiful. To see someone being so in love with what they do, with what they created, being so happy with the outcome. It was so magnetic in a way that it was the first time in a long time that I regretted that I didn't have any cash on me. I didn't need a painting or a colouring in book, but I wanted to get one. And I only wanted to get one because I wanted her energy. It was almost like this, because that happiness was in her paintings as well, you know. It was so colourful, and I love bright colours, you know, as you kind of can tell. But it shifted my mood. It was so powerful, her presence, and how she embodied that happiness and how she presented herself. And I thought, I gotta share this with you guys. And I'm so curious, when was it for you that when you're out and about and something by surprise gets you, you know, a stranger or something that you see that really shifts your mood, where you can just feel that happiness in that other person, right? And like I said, that was so beautiful, but I'm really curious, and I really invite you to check in with yourself, you know. When was it the last time, even if you just cooked a meal for someone else, you know, did you love the actual creation of the meal, and were you happy with the outcome? Did you love what you created? And I think so often we don't. I should say we. Shouldn't generalize here, but let me know. But I realize that I often do that. Even I love colouring in mandalas, but I like the action. But rarely do I pause and actually appreciate what I created or loved what I created, right? Do you? I'm really curious. But I do have one more story for you guys, because it's today. But I went for another walk, and I live in a place where we still have, there's a railroad, but we still have the boom gates for the rail. The old-fashioned, the olden day ones. I don't know whether you guys know that, but they're really they make a lot of noise when there's a train coming in. And initially it used to really irritate me when I got there, and just as I get there, the gates go down, and it's just that noise. So I had to do some work on myself to actually learn to deal with that noise, right? Because sometimes I'm a bit oversensitive to those kind of noises that sound like alarms, that pitch. But I got to the railroad, and on the other side there was a lady with a dog, you know, an elderly lady, probably in her 70s, 80s or something, and she's this little kind of white fluffy dog, really cute dog. And they were on the other side, and when a train passed and I tried to get across, I noticed she didn't cross. she walked actually back into the side, and I thought, oh, is she perhaps worried because I wasn't wearing a mask? We don't have to wear masks outside, you know, all this kind of stuff was going on for me. And I crossed and said, that's curious. And then I guess I got to the other side and said, oh, we're waiting for another train. And I was like, you're waiting for another train? It's like, and she told me that her dog loves trains. And I kid you not, that was the cutest, most adorable, funniest thing I've ever seen. There was literally another train, another minute. The dog knew the timetables of the trains. And as the train got closer, his tail was wagging, but when the train was there, he literally did like 360s. Like he jumped up and he twisted. I have never seen a dog so happy, so excited. It just put a smile on my face. It just could not smile seeing that dog being so excited about a train going past here, you know. So sometimes it is in the most random places that you find that moment of happiness, that moment of joy, that moment of appreciation, and it sparked from someone else, right? It came, this thing, from the dog, but mostly today from that lady at the market. You know, sometimes it can be a true stranger to you, and you might never see that person again. But when we sometimes can't find it from within, if we actually leave our house, if we get outside of our comfort zone and we go out and we're mindful what's around us and we kind of engage in life, we might find happiness in the most surprising places. So I'm super curious where you found some happiness, or we have had moments like this in your life too. So please share. I'm super curious about that. So, but as always, in the meantime, I'm sending you lots of love and rainbows to brighten up the tough times just a little. See you guys. Bye.